This video we are going to look at a list data structure in Python. So let's first create list data structure. To create a list, any variable name, then assignment operator, and then this is the way we can create a list, right? This will create an empty list. So if I print list, so it will print an empty list. Okay, now there are operations that we can perform on list data structure. So first is append. So let's use the append operation. It will add an item to the list, for example this one, and if I print list, it will print add an item 1 to the list. And the same way, if I do list dot append 2 and then list dot append 3 and print it, 1 2 3 will be the list content, list of 4, this list dot append, right? Okay, so this way now list will look like this. First item will be appended 1 2 3 and 4. This is not a good practice, but it is a valid statement in Python, so we can use it. Otherwise we should perform like this. That is what I will recommend. But to save some space so that we can see more code in the one screen, that's why I am using this one liner statement. Okay, have identical output, so there is no problem, right? Then we have extend operation on list. So what it will do, it will update the original list, it and it takes one item as list iterable. So let me provide A, then B, then C, or I can provide here 10 and here, sorry, 10 and then 80, for example 80, right? This is another list. Let me do like create another list and store it in another list is equal to this. We can price here and we can directly pass as well. So let's do let's first try to pass like directly list and then print list. Okay, so it will append this list of elements to the original list, that is this one, and let me print it 1 2 3 4 A B C 10 80, right? And we can use this way also. It is also giving will give identical result. So extend it another list. Let's do another list here and provide another list, will be the identical output, right? Okay, now let's use insert. So list dot insert, right? So insert, here we can see yeah, insert object before index, right? Before index. So here is first argument is index and second argument is item. So let's say first I want to add hun. Okay, add index. Okay, list is 0 based, 0 index based, so this one is 0th element, 0 1 2 3. Let's take an example that we want to add value 100 at the index 3. So 3 and my value is 100. and if I print again the list, so here we can see at the index 3, um, at the index 3 now the value 100 is stored, and the remaining list items are shifted by one position to the right. Here we can see here. And now, okay, the remove method, let's use the remove method. List dot remove, and whatever value we want to remove. For example, I want to remove value this from the list, so in the updated list a item will be removed. Let me run the program. So here we can see a is removed from the updated list. Okay, now pop. So remove the item at the given position in the list and return it. So it will return the popped item. So let's see, popped item is equal to list dot pop, and then print popped item from list is this, right? Dot format. So list is this one and popped item is this one. So it will do what it will do, it will pop this item from the end of the list. So this is the item at the end of the list 80, that will be popped from the list, and the updated list will be updated list after pop operation is this. Okay, dot format and list. Let me run the program. Here we can see popped item from this list is 80. So 80 is no longer part of the list, and updated list is now this one. So this is the usage of pop, and here we can provide index also. So again, let's repeat the example, but this time we will use the index. So let's say we want to remove this 100 from the list, so its index is 3, I think. 0 1 2 3, yes, its index is 3. So let's we want to pop the item 3, which is at the index 3. So pop the item from this. Okay, now 100 will no longer be part of the list. Here this is popped item. Clear will clear the list. Let's say we want to clear the list, it will delete all the elements from the list. So this will return empty list again. Okay, now let's use index. So for this, let's use the example append, and let's, okay, extend, and let's use 1 2 2 2 3 4 2 5 2 and 7, right? And let me print it first. So this will again extend the list with this contents. Now if I want to check the index of value 2 in the list, so we can use the method. This will return index that will be stored here. So list dot index, and let's say value of 2, and let's see print. Item 2 is at position this in list, right? So from format, item that is 2 is at position is stored in index and list, right? Let's do it. So item 2 is at position 1, so 0, this is 1, so this is at the 1th index in the list. And if I try to run the program again by using the start, let's say we want to instruct a compiler that provide the start looking for from the 4th index, right? So this time what it will do, it will start from 4th index, so 0 1 2 3 4, it will start from here, and from here we can see it is at the 5th index. So that's why this time the value index that is returned is 5, because we have started search from here, right? So from here the first value 2 is at position 5, that's why it returned 5. Now again the same example, but this time we are passing -1. That means the lookup will start from here. So if I run it, here we can see 2 is not in the list, right? So because this is the -1th position, and then after it there is an end of the list, that's why this error is coming up. Let me provide like this is -1 -2 -3 -4 -5 -6. Let's see, I am providing -6, and this time again the output will be identical, because -6th position is our start position, and that is -1 -2 -3 -4 -5 -6. So it will start looking for 6 here, third this position, and then in the left to right direction, and here it will find the value 5 in the list, and that is the position 5 in the list. So here so 0 1 2 3 4 5, that's why it returned index as 5. So this is the example of index method. Count method simply returns the number of times x appears in the list. So for example, count list dot count, if you want to count the occurrences of 2 in the list, so we can use this method, right? So occurrences of value 2 in a list, this one is this many times, okay? So dot format, so value occurrences of 2 in list, this is count times. Let's run it. Here we can see it returned 4, because occurrences of 2 is 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, and 4 times in this list, that's why it returned 2. Sort, so sort the items of the list in place, so it will return nothing, uh, and it will sort the items in place. It means list will be updated uh, if there is a change after sort operation. So let's use sort method. So currently items are not in sorted form, because 3 4 and then 2, so this is not in sorted form. By default it will sort in ascending order. So if I print after sort, list looks like this, right? Format list. So after sort, list will look like this, right? 1 to 2, every item is in sorted order. Then there are optional parameters key and reverse. So let's use the reverse example first. Now list dot sort, but this time let's provide the keyword argument reverse to true, so it will perform the descending reverse sort. And here after reverse sort, it looks like this again, like this is in descending order. And if I perform the sort operation again, let me perform, or just let's add an element so that we can see the results of key. Okay, no, there is no need. Now let's try to use key. So key is for list which is having records, tuples as an item. So let's use tuple list example. Tuple we will see later in the upcoming videos, but let's just focus here. So instead of values here, we are going to pass tuple which are being defined like this, right, in parentheses, and this denotes the records. So let's say roll number 1, this is roll number 1, and this is name like punch they, and this is their age, for example 18. And now let's say, and this is, let's say, grade is A. Now let's say roll number 4, name is Vikash, and then its age is 19, and then its grade is let's say C. Third student having roll number 2, let's say his name is Nahal, and then age is 18, and then grade is let's say B. And here let's say roll number 6, and his name is Sonu, age is 18, age is 20, and then grade is A again. And now if we try to perform sort operation, so by default what will happen, let me use this statement, just copy and paste. So after sort, list t list will look like this. So what it will do, without providing key, it will sort this list by using the first item, in the first item as a key in the tuple. So first item is roll number, that is 1 4 2 6. So the output will be, this one is first item, 2 4 and then 6. Let's see, here we can see, oh, t list, run it, see. For better output, let me do, don't focus on here, I will explain it in later examples. Print import, okay, that is fine. Also here we can see 1 4 2 6, right? What it does, okay, and instead of list I need to use this one. Okay, now I can see the result. Here we can see 1 2 4 and 6. Okay, so now I want to have sort based on key. in this tuple, and I am providing this key. I need to provide lambda function. This is again for illustration purpose. And x of, so again consider this as a list. Okay, so this is the zeroth element of this tuple, this is the first element of this tuple, this is second, and this is third. Let's say I want to have my sort based on this edges, so I need to provide 0 1 2 x of 2, and this time my sort will be based on this, so that would be, again this is already sorted, so let me provide 3. So my sort will be based on grades, so my output will be A, and then this A, and then B, and then C, and let me print the output. Right, let me run it. Oh man, let me run it. Here we can see based on this A, so previously it was at last, and now it is at here, because the sort is now performed based on grades, and these two have the same grade, that's why. And then B, and then grade C. And again, if I want to change my key to ages, that is 2, so my output will be 18, and then 18 this, and then identical to this one. So let me do it. Right, 18, then 18, then 19, then 20. Right, so this is the example of sort with key. And then reverse method, okay, and here again if I provide reverse key as well, so what will be the my output, the same output but in reverse order. So 20, age of 20 will be the first element here, and then like reverse. Let's do it. Let me run it. Here we can see this time 20, 19, 18, and 18. Again, next method is reverse, so it reverses the element of the list in place. It will return nothing, rather it will reverse the element. So if I perform reverse operation on this, so this time what it will do, it will reverse the items based on this key AD. So let's do the output. So after reverse we have just reverse of it, so 2 here, 2, then 1, then 4, then 6. Right, this is the reverse. Copy returns a shallow copy of the list. Okay, copy of t list, for example. So t list dot copy, what does it mean by shallow copy is that it will not change the original list, instead it will return a copy of the original list. So after printing, let me print, after performing, after copy operation, original list is this dot format, that is t list, that is the original list, and print after performing, after copy operation, newer list is this, correct, dot format, and here original list is C list. Okay, let's do, so both looks same. Let's see now, and let's perform pop operation on or append just, right? Or just 2. And if I see the output of this, or use the pop to remove the element from the end simply, so this element will be removed from the list, and it is removed from this shallow copy, not from the original list. So original list is intact, and pop operation is only performed on shallow copy. So this is the usage of copy method. Now okay, so this, okay, using list we can build a stack as well. So what is stack? That's another a big discussion. So just stack is another data structure wherein we can list like structure wherein we can add any item. It's a last in first out structure. So whatever we are adding is always added to the top of the stack, and whatever we are removing from the stack, there is only one operation pop, and it will return the last item which is added to the list. It will remove that item. So that is what exactly this pop is doing. So we can build that stack or using the list like this is an empty stack. So print empty stack, that is this dot format stack, and then let's add an item. So to add an item on the stack, use the list append method. Let's see, we will add item 1, and again print the stack content. So that is format stack. So now content is, let me add few new lines, run it. So content is 1 here. Okay, now if we want to remove an item from a stack, use the pop method. So stack content after pop operation equal to this, right? So now it will be like empty stack, and again if we want to perform a pop operation on empty stack, we will get an exception. Oh, why? There must be an exception. Stack.pop. Okay, there is no error. Strange. So this is the stack operation. Again, if we want to add after stack content after append, so again 1 is there. So there is an error coming up again and again. So here after append, okay, right, this one after append 2, this time 1 and 2 will be on the stack, and after right. So this is the way we can implement stack using list in Python. Hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new, and So please subscribe my channel for more updates. Thank you.